Christmas time is coming, baby. No. Oh, it's Christmas time, pretty baby. The snow is falling on the ground.
Hello, everybody. Happy December. It is a few days for Christmas, but every day feels like Christmas here at the Kingdom Christmas Lights office. And now brand new for 2022 is Kingdom Connection. We are getting you connected with commercial grade materials, how to install them, or get you connected to the right contractor, connecting the Christmas community across America in 2022. That has us not sleeping very good at night.
No.
But let's be honest, this was a very difficult year, moving to Plantersville, Texas, and being an hour and a half from Richmond and Katy. That was a challenge this year.
Yeah, it was a big challenge, but we made it.
We put a smile on our face last night. The reason for this podcast is we're going to let you know that we went to a place in College Station. I thought College Station was like so far away. But it's actually not that far away for us. That's how far away we live. It's like 30 minutes down the road. We went to College Station to drop off Laura's Tundra, for an oil change or whatever it was. And we seen this place along the highway. It was like, oh my goodness, this is the coolest place I think I've ever seen. It's like an amusement park for Christmas lights and stuff.
Yes. A cornucopia of eye candy.
It was almost an accident, me jawing my head around to take a look at what was going on over there.
Yes.
It was amazing. And I said, when it's Christmas, we are going. And sure enough, last night we went. So let me tell you about Santa's Wonderland, our visit there. By the way, I'm always with my beautiful wife, Laura Roby.
Oh, hello.
So last night was fun. I will tell you that there is no discount tickets online, or there is no buy one, get one free situation. You're paying to get up in that thing.
Yeah, save.
You're paying to get up in there. But it was worth it. I mean, we had a great time last night. It was smiles on the face. It didn't start off the greatest with Levi. I mean, scowl.
Problem.
Just total, I've only had 5 minutes sleep, but if I had 10 minutes of sleep, I would be acting a lot better. But since I've only had 5, I'm not getting out of the car. And I'm like, I just paid $30 to park. You're getting out the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, and then it's like, well, I'm not going to walk then. Or, I'm just going to kick and scream the whole way into Santa's land. Santa's land, of all places, to kick and scream. To have the opportunity to be there. So we got him into, through the thing where he didn't even want to go through the little spirally thing where you scan the ticket and the thing goes around. He wanted to go under it, just rebelling, kicking and screaming the whole way. But we finally got him into the snow globe, which would have been a great place for, it's a photo opportunity. Maybe we could have did a little rear end alignment right there and straightened him out on camera. But, after he came out the snow globe, he had a big smile on his face.
Oh, yeah.
They were so happy. I think that turned it around and made it real that,
changed.
hey, we're going to have a great time. And we did for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
So the next place that we went is, I said, you know what, before it gets like super duper crowded, I don't know what to expect here, but let's go up on this sleigh ride in the snow, tubing down this little ramp situation. And, that was pretty fun too.
Yeah.
I didn't know how many Christmas lights they had. Oh my gosh, they had C7s and C9s. They had miles and miles and miles. Every single house, every single building was decked out Griswold style. Every foot, every inch had a Christmas light or a mini light or something on it. It was amazing. It had to have been, there's no way you take that down and put it back up. It would take you all year to do it. I mean, this was just years and years and years of perfecting and honing your craft and making it bigger and better and adding new things each and every year. And this has to be 20, 30 years worth of work, what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
To come up with something that looks like this. I mean, it was For someone like me and Laura, who would love to have some kind of experience, it's like, hey, kids, sit down for a second. The grown-ups are already doing it. And sure enough, right down the street, Santa's Wonderland is doing it. Big time. Big time. But, yeah, find some Christmas spirit. Leave your troubles behind. Christmas spirit, is something that we kind of needed to find for ourselves.
Yeah.
Not just Levi, even though looking at Levi, looking at your child, acting a certain way, you kind of see yourself in the same situation. If you can do a little self-reflection, we kind of were acting like that a little bit towards Christmas during the more difficult moments of this season. And a night like last night was a great refocus for us, so we can kind of refocus on what Christmas is really about. As the twins were falling out the pocket every 20 seconds. Every 20 seconds, there was another $20 for this and this and this and this, and cut the line for 20, and then buy something to drink for 20, and buy this for 20, and buy an ornament for 20, and you want to ride that, want to play that, you want to get that, okay, that's another 20. So, we felt like an auctioneer with the $20 bills coming out my pocket every 20 seconds. But it was a good time. It was a good time. I tell you what, also, after the sleigh riding situation, they had like a roasting pit. So just in case, like, you live in Houston, Texas, and you have no idea what snow even looks like, and your kids have never been in snow ever before in their life, they've only seen it on TV. Last night, first night, they can actually throw snowballs at each other. So that was cool. They had like a snowball, snow areas and stuff. That was cool. And just in case you've never seen a fire, here in Houston, Texas, we, the Robies, we've seen a fire. We have bonfires all the time. But they had a roasting pits, like an organized in a commercial setting where you can take marshmallows or hot dogs and you can like roast them right there at the amusement park. It was really cool. It was like a true Christmas experience on every single level, commercialized. But on every single level. But they had it in like private, intimate settings, depending on, what you chose to do. But they had fire pits. They also had like, there was a forest. I mean, these trees that, they're kind of artificial trees that are like 20 foot tall and they're made up. They had a forest of these things. I mean, millions of dollars of Christmas lights.
Yeah, absolutely.
Millions of dollars. They even had like a ice skating rink. I'm talking about Houston, Texas. If you've never been to Houston, Texas before, it's like it'll be 80 degrees on Christmas this year. 80 degrees on Christmas. It doesn't get cold. We install Christmas lights and the guys are wearing shorts. The only reason they don't wear shorts is because they're on a roof and it's safer to wear pants. But it's shorts and short sleeve t-shirts a lot of Christmas season. I mean, that's the weather here. So sleigh riding, snowball fighting, and, ice skating is just unheard of in Houston, Texas. But last night was cold. It was actually about 40 degrees, and it was perfect. It wasn't freezing, but it was as close as you can get in Houston, Texas, for a normal December night. But they had those huge ornaments. You see those commercial ornaments that, you buy from China, and they come in here, and us contractors, we sell it to, commercial clients. They had those, and they had like a million things there. They had a life-size nativity scene. What was that? They even had like the camel was over there. Like an actual camel, a real camel was sleeping. Where they had like a person over there watching over the camel and everything, but a real life nativity scene. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. The one thing that we really didn't do that maybe if we'd have thought it out better is we just kind of spur of the moment, like, hey, you want to go to Santa? Yeah, let's go. And that's about as much thought went into it. But Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Like where Santa was, it looked to me as if they had real reindeer there and that you could actually pet a real reindeer, which Laura and I had looked into that. It's very expensive. It's now $13,000 for a calf. And it's a 2-year waiting list to get on the waiting list to have one. There's only like 2 places or 3 places in the United States that have the agriculture license that you can cross state lines with a reindeer. And we were looking into it, trying to put a deposit down. And the guys were telling us, you know what, we're already booked up for the next 2 years and we're not accepting any deposits now. And they had a reindeer ranch of like 30 or 40 or 50 head of reindeer. And he's explaining the odds and ends. I think they had a few of them there last night that you can actually pet. We didn't see them, but it appeared that was what was going on. And they also had the real Santa Claus there, which it's really hard to find the real Santa Claus. There's so many mall Santa Clauses. Mm-hmm. But it looked like the real Santa Claus, I'm about 1,000% sure the real Santa Claus was there last night.
Yeah, they had him and the reindeer behind the closed doors.
Yeah, it was like a private, intimate
Special.
setting, like getting backstage to meet Bon Jovi situation, where there's people lined up, oohing and ahhing and panting at the 1 hour limit at the line that they were in, and then another person wanting to pay $200 to have access to a shorter line to get the Santa or the reindeer and this and that, and it was like, wow, like a look in the mirror situation for me. For us, it was only another 20 coming out of Daddy's wallet, but while we were all smiling, it was just kind of an eye-opening moment, of how commercialized it is, but whatever. I mean, the joy on the kids' faces. I mean, that's what it's really all about, and we've kind of lost sight of that. In the commercialization of Christmas, we've kind of lost sight of the joy. Because it's my favorite time of year, I don't get into it's a Hallmark holiday. I don't want to send my wife flowers for Valentine's Day and participate in this Hallmark holiday. It's easy to think like that. It's easy to just not give any effort and have a good excuse to not show any effort. But man, if you did not have joy and a smile on your face in that place, I mean, you're just un-American. Just un-American, that's all I got to say. I mean, College Station, Santa's Wonderland, they had the live music, Christmas carols. I mean, it was like any and every authentic Christmas experience. If you had your family with you, just non-stop memory after memory and oohs and ahs, and I cannot believe this place is so amazing. I think you could probably go there 2 times and still not have experienced everything. I mean, it was that cool, even though we did most everything.
Almost, yeah. We did. We really did.
So we had a good time. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I give a 10. I give a 10 for Santa's Wonderland there in College Station. Once again, my name is Ron. I'm with my beautiful wife, Laura.
Yes.
And we love each and every one of you. We hope that you have a safe and joyful Merry Christmas. This Christmas, regardless of what's going on, folks, me speaking to you, it's been tough, I know. But let's look back at a time where Christmas was joyful and joyous. And may that be this year for you and your family. As I'm really speaking to myself, let's bring the joy back. Here at Kingdom Christmas Lights, we like to use the slogan, making Christmas great again, and we really believe that. We really believe that we need to make Christmas great again, because it's not about Mas. It's about Christ Mas. More Christ in Christmas. So let's put Christ back in Christmas, and let's enjoy 2021, the final days. Keep in mind, Kingdom Christmas Lights will be coming out with the top 10 countdown of the best jobs of New Year's Eve, like we always do. 2021, 2022, New Year's Eve. You just have to stay tuned. Until then, we love you.